Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Bob Boy. In this video, I'll be giving you guys the only ARRANCAR guide you will ever need in type. So if you guys end up enjoying the video, like and subscribe to the channel. My current goal is 15,000 subscribers, and also join my Discord. I'll be linked inside the description down below. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so obviously when you guys first spawn into the game, if you guys do want to make the ARRANCAR slot, or if you're just trying out the game, and you guys do want to do ARRANCAR, you guys will have to pick the one in the middle. When you guys are in character customization, that is called a holo. You just pick that one, you pick your gender, you pick your name, and then you load in. When you load in, you'll spawn in as one of these. These are called a fishbone. It is very easy to rank up from a fishbone. All you have to do is kill one or two other fishbones, and then boom, you're done. You rank up, and then you turn into a Menos, which are these big guys over here. But to actually rank up as a fishbone, all you have to do is kill 1 to 2 other people. It doesn't have to be real people. It just has to be, you know, other fish bones or the tiny version of the fish bone. Really anything. You just have to kill it and eat it. Once when you guys are done with that, then you turn into a Menos, which are these big guys over here. To rank up from a Menos, it's also very, very easy. Now, you guys can pull off your mask at Menos, but I am highly against it. Because it is like the worst thing that you can go into the game called a Menos star. It is not good at all. But to rank up from a Menos, all you have to do, once again, is kill one actual player. I found someone AFK, but you guys can get your friends, you guys can get really anyone, and as long as you kill them, and you don't even have to eat them, you just have to kill them, and that will actually rank you up. It might be 1 to 2 people, but for me, it was only one person. Then you turn into an Adjucha, which is these guys right over here. The Adjucha, there's 2 different paths that you can take once when you hit an Adjucha. You can go for ARRANCAR instantly, but if that's your first time playing the game, I'm highly against going ARRANCAR for your first lot, because you guys can also get ARRANCAR just by using 10 Hidoku fragments. They both have the same progression once when you actually pick them. So what I personally recommend is to pull off your mask once when you are in that state. The reason why I pulled off my mask was because I knew that I can get 10 Hidoku fragments pretty fast by playing ranked. And yeah, it only took like 2 days of playing ranked, or really like a day, and that was starting from rank 0 going all the way up. So yeah, you guys can definitely do that inside a day because ranked is pretty brain dead right now. But yeah, that is all up to you. If you guys do want to do ARRANCAR, there's multiple different guides on how to do it on YouTube. I personally don't know the exact missions because I've always just run ARRANCAR and pulled off my mask early and then just got 10 Hidoku fragments. So once again, that's all up to you. But once when you guys pick that, if you know ARRANCAR or if you know ARRANCAR, keep in mind ARRANCAR will have a blatant advantage, but you will also have to waste about 3 extra hours compared to just pulling off your mask at the state. But yeah, once when you are done with that, you will be the same rank, and it is time for you guys to actually start leveling up. So these quest boards is pretty much what you do. You just go to create party, boom, tap on this, boom, you go into the queue. Then you'll spawn at your mission, then you kill your guy. Really simple to do, I'm not gonna lie. It just shouldn't take long at all. Boom, boom, then boom. Literally all you do, kill these guys, drip them, and then you'll get rewards. The early on ranks will not take multiple of those missions. They will like maybe take like 4. But once we get later on, you'll probably have to do like 20 per rank. You basically do that. You don't have to kill online players until I believe after you get partial res. So now I'll be teaching you guys how to actually get partial res. I'll show you guys the location where to actually start the mission for partial res, and then I'll probably just give credit to another YouTuber of how to actually beat the maze, or not the maze, the obby, because I know a lot of people struggle on the obby. But this is actually where you go to the castle right over here, and then you just keep following this general direction where I am going. And then this is actually how you get to partial res, or at least start the mission. So you guys will just keep coming here, come up these stairs. Keep in mind, partial res is very like it's pretty lame to get, but once you guys do get it, it is very strong. So pretty much you just come up here, talk to this orb right here. The orb will spawn an item, you tap on the item, then you have to slow walk all the way to this abyss inside the map. I'll show you guys the general direction. You guys can just follow me, watch the video in like 0.25 speed, because that's about how slow you guys will actually be moving when you guys do try to do this yourself. But yeah, you pretty much just keep following me. And then once you guys jump inside the void, you'll start the lobby. I'll play a video from another YouTuber, give credit to them, because I did not record myself doing the lobby, but it did take a few tries for me. I think it took around 2 hours for me to beat it. I think Valatus took like 12 hours. So it really depends if you're good on obbies, if you're bad at obbies. Most of it's just lining up your camera correctly and jumping, but it's still pretty hard even if you are like lining it up exactly perfect. But yeah, it's just right over there. You guys see those things? That is where you actually jump inside the void. Don't jump inside that void if you guys don't have a partial res. You guys will just instantly die. So yeah, I don't recommend to jump in there if you are not already trying to do your partial res mission. Another thing that you can do is get knocked by one of your friends, and they can just pick you up and flash up all the way over here. That's what I did. I don't think it's bannable or anything. But yeah, that is what I would probably recommend to do, is get knocked by your friend and run all the way over here. But once you guys jump inside the void, I'll play the video on the screen now of actually doing the whole obby. So yeah, the obby, like I was saying, it is pretty difficult. But when you learn the first like easy part, it really just comes down to 2 jumps, and those 2 jumps are kind of just lining up your camera correctly. So it's not like impossible, but at the same time, it's not easy either. It will probably take you guys multiple attempts. And then while you guys are watching the obby, I will talk about what partial reses you guys probably want to spin for. Now, in my opinion, Stark is pretty busted right now, because literally all that you have to do, like you can basically use the moves mid combo. Like while you're getting comboed, while someone is attacking you, you can basically use Stark and get out of the combo. It's kind of brain dead right now. And then Vampire as well will always be brain dead. It's just very good. Volcanica is good. Dante I don't recommend. So the 3 that I probably recommend is going to be Volcanica, Stark, and Vampire. But that being said, the commons are also very, very good. Storm, very good. Slash, very good. Acid, very good. Like, you can use any res inside this game and be perfectly fine. Weapons, I recommend you guys get Blood Edge. It's the only legendary for ARRANCARs. Unless if you're Hakuda, then just get whatever the Hakuda weapon is. But yeah, that's what I recommend for weapons. For clans, I always recommend Stark. Stark is just kind of brain dead, I'm not gonna lie. It gives you 15 HP, 15 posture, and 1.5 Ryatsu steal on hit. So you're basically stealing your opponent's Ryatsu every single time you hit them. So yeah, it's very good. You guys gain Ryatsu and you take it from your opponents. There's no reason why that's not like completely busted. It's what I recommend to spin for. But once when you guys actually get your partial res, it's pretty much just back to leveling up. But now you guys will probably have to start killing other people. I don't know the exact rank that you guys have to do that. I have a video on my channel called how to check XP, and that will pretty much tell you guys how to actually check what you guys need to do for your next missions. Because like I said, I don't know the exact rank that you actually have to start doing that. But you guys pretty much do that all the way up until elite grade. And then once you're in your elite grade, you guys can start working towards your partial or your full res. Now, full res takes 25 raids, or you guys can do ranked for it. I believe it's like around 20 ranked matches. Those are the 2 methods for stage 1, like 20 ranked matches or 25 raids, 15 raids. It's somewhere around there. I think I did 25 just to be safe, but I think it's actually like 20-ish. And then you guys move on to stage 2. Now, stage 2 is probably going to be the hardest part for a lot of you guys, because you guys have to get, I believe it's 15 elite player grips. So you have to find other players that are elite. Now, keep in mind, you can grip the same person over and over again. So the best way to do this is to actually just get a friend inside your lobby and pretty much kill them over and over and over again. Then you also have to kill a Bala Bala boss. They spawn every 40 minutes in Waco Mundo. It's a little snake. It will literally ping the map and make a giant noise on the map. You guys will definitely know when it spawns, that's for sure. And then the last thing that you guys will need is 80 holo kills. It doesn't matter what holo. I recommend to go to Soul Society for this, because that is going to be the fastest way to actually get those holo kills. Just press the mission board at Soul Society. It'll spawn 2. If you're doing it with your friends or something, it will spawn up to like 6. But yeah, that is going to be the best method to actually get your full res. And then on stage 3, I'll play another video from another YouTuber. But then you guys actually have where you guys basically gamble for your full res. It is a 2 in 20 chance to get your full res. You just have to pick the right thing. I got mine second try, but that was just complete luck. So yeah, but after that, you guys actually obtain your full res. All 4 reses are pretty busted. It really just depends on what you guys are wanting to run. Now you guys have a few options. If you guys went ARRANCAR off start, this is where I recommend you to start. But yeah, if you guys went ARRANCAR at the start instead of going straight for VASTOCAR, this is around the time, like once you guys get your full res, this is around the time I would personally start farming ranked and actually trying to get your Hidoku fragments. Because if you guys don't know, if you start off as an ARRANCAR, you have to get a total of 9 Hidoku fragments. Now, if you do go the VASTOCAR route, yes, you will level up faster, because obviously you'll have more stuff. But at the same time, I've already tested this out. One of my friends went VASTOCAR on start, and I went ARRANCAR on start, and I reached max level about 2 to 3 hours before he did, just because that's how long the VASTOCAR mission takes. But yeah, if you guys started off as an ARRANCAR, you guys will need to farm 19 Hidoku fragments. If you guys started off as a VASTOCAR, you guys will only have to farm 9. The best method to do this is by far ranked. And I recommend to do it after you guys get your full res. Now, you can't use your full res in ranked, but it's still just what I personally recommend to do, for sure. But yeah, moving on. Once again, 19 Hidoku fragments, because you guys need Grand Race Arrow as well. Grand Race Arrow is a busted move. This is what it looks like. So I do this, boom. I believe I have iframes during it. Throw it over there, boom, it nukes. Does a lot of damage. I think it does like 1 full bar. Now, it is easy to parry, and it does take about half of your HP to actually use, like half of a bar to use, but it is still very, very strong. So yeah, I highly recommend getting those moves. Now, you guys, once you guys did Vasto and all that, now you guys will have to get True Vasto. Now, True Vasto, I actually just got right before recording this video. You guys can see that's why I have 25 PA. I can't say that word, but you guys did it right here. I have 25. Now I believe my max is like 30, 35, which is busted, and it regens on hit. So let me actually go hit someone. This is the variant that I recommend personally, but if you guys are speed, then I definitely recommend the dodge variant, because I had to spend around 2.5k Robux for this one. But let me actually, this is another thing. As a VASTOCAR, so you guys can see, it just took 1. But as a VASTOCAR, you guys actually don't get hit by these guys. You guys can see now I'm at 24. If I actually hit this guy, it regens. So that is why the this variant is so busted, is because it will actually regen whenever you hit someone. So it's just kind of brain dead, I'm not gonna lie. But there's 3 different variants for True Vasto. There is dodge variant, there is this variant that I have, and then there's also regeneration variant. All of them are really good and will obviously make you a lot stronger. My personal ranking for the average player is going to be dodge is the worst, then regen, and then the one I have. But like I said, if you are speed, then dodge is the best one, because you can use it with Strata Strike, and it is brain dead because you can basically just move stack Strata Strike with your dodge and get it to guarantee hit, and basically they're free half a bar of damage. That being said, the last thing that you guys really need to do after True Vasto is get your Segunda. Now, Segunda is pretty easy. I have a full video on how to do it. But basically all that you need to do is get 20 Bankai player grips. Now, it can be Bankai, Volt Standing, anything like that. It really doesn't matter. And keep in mind, guys, it does not matter in which like way you do this. You can get Segunda before you even get VASTOCAR. Like, it doesn't matter. This is just the way that I would personally do it. I would personally recommend getting your partial, getting your full res, then getting VASTOCAR if you guys didn't know it on start, then getting Grand Race Arrow, and then trying to get a True Hog, and then getting Segunda. Because if you guys try to get Segunda before True VASTOCAR, then it will be probably a lot harder, because obviously your build will be much weaker. Because until you get True Vasto, this race is by far the weakest race inside of the game. But yeah, pretty much just to sum it up, what you do is get your partial after leveling up a bit, then you get your full res, then you get VASTOCAR if you didn't start off with VASTOCAR. If you did, then you get Grand Race Arrow, and then if you start off as a ARRANCAR, you get Vasto, and then you guys get Grand Race Arrow. Then you guys know for a True Hog frag to get True Vasto, and then you guys get Segunda. The best plan for this is going to be Stark. The best weapon is going to be Blood Edge, unless if you're a Hakuda. In my opinion, the best skill tree right now is Kendo, but they do plan on nerfing it. So yeah, your build is kind of up to you. I will have a video out maybe later today or tomorrow, and I already have a best build video on my channel if you guys wanted to watch that I released yesterday. But yeah, I will have a best Vasto card video out probably today or tomorrow. But yeah, that is pretty much the full guide to Arrancars. You just level up, you get your full res, you get your partial res, you get Segunda, you get Vasto, you get True Vasto, you get Grand Race Arrow. You guys can spin off your variant with Robux, but it is low-key like kind of overpriced. I'm not gonna lie. It was 750 Robux. I did 4 rolls. It hit 2.5k for me to actually get the variant that I wanted. So yeah, what you guys do with that is kind of all up to you, but that is pretty much the full guide to Arrancars. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys inside the next video. Peace.